3 big things happening tonight on Dave's Gone By, and there's even time for a 4th because we have a caller calling all the way from the other coast, my usual guest co-host, who's not in studio this week but is joining us for a few minutes, Mr. Jeff Goodman. Hello, Jeff.
How you doing, Dave?
Jeff, how are you? You sounded a little tired when we talked earlier today, but you seem a little more chipper now. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm right outside the San Luis Obispo Airport.
Okay. And
a lovely rental car that's beat.
Is that just where you like to spend your days, outside the San Luis Obispo Airport? You don't actually go on a plane. You're just like looking at the airport, basically.
Absolutely. It's gigantic. It has 4 flights a day.
4 flights a day anywhere. All right.
No, they just go to L.A. and I think 1 flight to Vegas.
Oh, okay.
1 flight to L.A. and 2 to San Francisco.
Well, what are you doing in San Luis Obispo?
Leaving.
Which is probably the best thing you can do from San Luis Obispo. But what were you doing there?
Well, I was here for my second cousin's wedding.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
It was lovely.
Anything unusual? Any Bridezilla moments? Any Godzilla moments?
No, it was actually quite nice. It was on a vineyard in California wine country.
So did everybody get stone blind drunk at the end of the ceremony, or?
Well, a couple of people did.
Okay. Oh, it sounds like fun. And
then we did the old Lucy stomping on the grapes thing, you know.
Did everybody do that?
No. Yeah, the whole wedding party. It was wonderful.
Well, that would be a really, really fun thing. I mean, after the ceremony and all that, they have a big old tub. As a matter of fact, one of the people who's going to be on Dave's Gone By in just actually probably next week is a fellow named Greg Pernhagen, and he is doing a one-man show with a band about Desi Arnaz and his marriage to Lucy and all that. It's a rather odd connection, but of course one of the scenes that we most think of when we think of I Love Lucy is her stomping on the grapes and, with Ethel and all that.
Yeah,
in a bizarre sexual sort of
She wasn't stomping with Ethel, she was stomping with a woman from Italy.
Oh, you're right. See, you remember better than I do. That's right. And where was Ethel at that point?
I'm not sure. We're probably with Fred.
In the cellar.
They're inseparable.
Fred was in the cellar drunk off his mind.
You're right.
And that was off camera. But, so we have just a couple of minutes more before I got to get to Tom Berger and the rest of the show. I want you to first help me with our sponsors, and then I want you to tell me your little anecdote that you want to tell about the most interesting thing that happened to you while you've been away on the coast.
That was in Vegas, just when I was in Vegas, and we're heading back to Vegas again.
Oh, so that happened in Vegas is the story you're going to tell. All right, before you tell it, this is kind of a tease. Who are the sponsors of Dave's Gone By?
Well, my favorite, Hewlett Minuteman Press.
Oh, why are they your favorite?
Because they're next to the defunct Loman Shoe Store.
That's right. And even if they weren't next to the Loman Shoe Store that wasn't, Hewlett Minuteman Press is the copy king. They are the place to go for all your printing, your binding, your copying needs. And what do Dave's Gone By listeners get there?
They get 10% off, Dave.
Every job, big or small. 1315 Broadway in Hewlett. Hewlett Minuteman Press. Open 6 days a week. Now that we're after Labor Day, they're back to 6 days a week. So definitely stop off.
I didn't know they only went down to 5.
Yeah, in the summer they do that because school's not going and whatever. But now there's 6 days, so go there. And you should also. Well, there isn't a storefront, but you should certainly patronize Fancy Schmancy Balloons. Why is that?
I think so.
Because?
I own it.
Yeah. And what do you do?
We decorate parties.
Yeah. It's not like you make balloon animals. You make these giant balloon archways and pretty centerpieces for tables. And what else do you do?
Oh, anything you pay us to do.
Anything.
Stripteasing.
Really? Oh, yeah. If you want to see Jeff striptease, Fancy Schmancy Balloons. What's your phone number?
516-797-3229.
Say it again.
The only time with the striptease, Dave?
When's that?
I charge by the pound.
Oh, I don't think anybody can... No offense. 516-797-3229 for Fancy Schmancy Balloons. Now, you'll be back in town in a couple of days, right? Or are you going to be gone for the rest of the week?
No, I'm good. I'm going to come back Wednesday night.
So, starting Thursday, give Jeff a call. If you have a party, if you're doing maybe a Jewish New Year's party, or you're setting up for a big Halloween party, Jeff can really help you do that. 516-797-3229. And our third sponsor is the Bible of Broadway. You know it, Jeff. You subscribe to it, Jeff.
Performing Arts Insider.
That's right. Where you can get all the information about Broadway, off-Broadway, off-Broadway, cabaret, opera, dance, everything happening on the stages of New York in the pages of Performing Arts Insider Theater Magazine 21 times a year if you really, really want to be up to date on everything that's going on, or you can just get the monthly issue 12 times a year, and there's a special discount for Dave's Gone By listeners. Go to davesgoneby.org to find out more about the discount, and performingartsinsider.com to find out more about Performing Arts Insider. Now, Jeff, tell your story. What happened in Vegas?
Well, I'm not letting this stay in Vegas because I found the most obnoxious gay man in America.
I thought that was you. No, I'm kidding. The most obnoxious gay man in America. Do tell.
Yes. Well, it turns out he is someone named Rio, and he works at the Riviera.
His name is Rio, and he's really, really gay. Okay, yeah.
Yes, he is. He is from Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, he's just an obnoxious man. What happened is I went to the what you call it, the casino.
Yeah.
And I decided to wait. Hang on, just 1 second.
Oh yeah. We have all the time in the world here. We're only a live
I had to
show
return my
for an
rental
hour.
card, Dave.
Well, okay. Well, while we're waiting for Jeff to get into his rental car, let me remind. Are you in?
Yep.
Okay. Continue, please. We only have like a minute or two. Do this.
Okay. So anyway, here's the deal. I was playing one game with him and I left because I just couldn't take him anymore.
Okay.
Then I was playing some poker with people, and it was a nice table, and who comes to the table but Rio?
Okay.
I said, oh my God. And he dealt me, he was fine. Then he finally gets to me, and he deals me, I think it was 7 over 7, you know what I mean?
All right. No, I have no idea, but yeah.
You get 2 cards.
Okay.
If you get 2 of the same cards, you can split them if you want.
Oh, okay.
14 is not a good number. And I was pretty sure he split them, but I wanted to ask against his card, do I split it? And I said, so, do I split these? And he goes, don't ask me, I don't gamble. I said, I don't care about your personal history. Should I split these? What does the book say, you know? Because there's a book, you know, there's like a rule of thumb for all this stuff. So he looks at me and goes, I don't gamble. I said, okay. So okay, he's just being retarded. Yeah. And I just hit my 14 or whatever, and I did fine. I won the bet. As he's paying me off, he goes, by the way, the book says to split.
Oh, you're kidding me.
I said, are you really? I said, in not such, in a little bit more colorful terms, I said, you obnoxious gay person, you.
Wait, you didn't use the gay F word, did you?
Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness! Did he realize that it was the pot calling the kettle, or did he think you were just a guy calling?
I really could care less.
Oh wow! What did he say to that?
Nothing. I said, you're going to tell me that you tell me you don't know, and then you taunt me afterwards. Ouch. I said, what kind of customer service is this?
Man. I hope did you have any further dealings with him?
What's that?
Did you have any further dealings with him, or did you just...
Oh, well, I complained to a supervisor.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, the guy could have at least said, look, I'm not really allowed to talk or make any kind of recommendation or anything.
They all do. They're allowed to do that.
Oh, really? Oh.
Sure.
Well, did he get into trouble, do you know? Did anything happen?
Oh, well, first of all, hopefully we'll send a copy of this disc to the Riviera Hotel, which I would say because of him and his other obnoxious co-workers, I will never gamble at again.
Oh, dear.
Not until I hear this and say, wow, we really should think about our deal of, being nice.
And we really should give Jeff and Dave like a free week of staying at the Riviera. That would make things really much nicer, and yeah. Well, tell you what, Jeff, you're going to be back.
Something. The rooms are beautiful. The casino was horrible.
Whoa. Well, everybody, don't go to the Riviera. This is democracy in action.
My recommendation would be book the rooms. They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then gamble elsewhere.
They don't make a lot of money on the rooms, I'm sure.
I know.
Yeah. So, tell you what, Jeff, you're going to be back next week, right?
Yes, I will.
To be continued, we'll leave a little more time next week when you're actually in the studio. You can elaborate a bit, tell more about the other obnoxious employees.
Because I'm dying to hear the news gone by.
And you'll be dead by the end of them, that's for sure. You usually are. Jeff just loves that segment. But you really will love hearing Tom Berger talk about travel, because that's what you do. You love to travel.
I think it's very, very good that we're doing that.
So let's get right to it. I got to get to
I'm going to listen to you streaming on the web right now.
Oh, fantastic.